Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jason. Thanks for joining me. Today I am here in Jackson, Michigan at the UGQ Underground Quilts Company to tour their facilities and see how a quilt is made from scratch. So we have Chad, the production manager here, also in charge of logistics, and Aaron, who is the operations manager and does most of the sewing. So let's take a closer look at this process.
Okay, so we offer quilts, tarps, and scullies. We also are planning on coming out with a new line of products in the future, hopefully some synthetic products. But that's also why we partner with other companies like Dream Hammock, who offers hammocks, and we'll be developing some new partnerships in the future with some backpack manufacturers. So we will become a full one-stop shop for all your backpacking needs, whether it's a sleep system, whether it's a dry bag, whatever it may be. Hopefully we will have it. So basically, when you place an order with us, all of our quilts start with raw materials. So this is our cutting table. This is what's called a grid table. We have a glass top on here because we use hot cutters to cut all of our fabrics, which actually seals all the edges so you don't have unraveling of fabrics. So we start with raw fabric. This gets rolled out. You'll have a build sheet specific to your order where we will lay out the dimensions of your quilt on this fabric, cut it out to your specifications, and from there it will go over to the sewing department.
My name's Aaron, and I'm the operations manager, which is essentially just in charge of the sewing department. So anything sewing related, whether it's quality, training of new employees who are going to be sewing, anything quilt related. So I'm not actually in charge of tarps at all. So if you're a big tarp fan, that's all my mom, but I'm in charge of all the sewing, and then also all the maintenance of the machines, and then I also clean the shop as well. So the way this machine works is we just have a lock switch here at the beginning, and just tap down on this and it does it automatically. And I can just push down and go. And then when I'm done with this, we'll fold this up and attach the outer in the opposite way, where we'll run it from the inside to the out.
Baffles all have these tabs cut in them that are for, so this one would be for a 65 wide bandit. So we have these little tabs pre-cut into the bar that lay out the quilt exactly every time. So there's never human error in using tape measures. These bars are just another way that we make things very efficient, where we almost never use tape measures. All right, so we have three different types of down. We've got 800, 850, 950. 800 is going to be your super cost effective, a little bit heavier. 950 is going to be your high-end premium Ferrari style. So this is Chevy, this is Lamborghini, this is Mercedes. So the 800 is going to be the most cost effective. It's going to be, this down is probably the smallest as far as clumps. You're going to notice that it does not clump up at all. It's very fluffy, very lightweight. The 850 comes in slightly bigger clusters, but once broken up, performs exceptionally well. The 950 is the high-end down. It's the most expensive. But the nice thing about the 950 is that it is definitely the lightest. So when you're looking for a 20 degree or a 0 degree quilt, the difference between a 0 degree 950 and 800 is going to be roughly 4 or 5 ounces in difference in weight, which is a huge benefit to someone who's really concerned about weight. And right off the bat, you can notice a pretty significant difference in the clusters of these down versus from the 950 to the 800, because these clusters here are super small. So in order for this to be performed thermally efficient, these clusters have to be very tight together. All right. So then you take something like the 950, where these clusters are very elongated. So they're much longer fibers, which means that these will interlock at greater distances, which causes them to perform slightly more efficient. Going in the top half or the torso, and then the foot box, the amount of down. So this is the chart that we use to fill each individual quilt.
All right, we're filling a chamber here on this quilt.
Yep, top quilt. That's all it takes.
We come up with these charts mainly for the purpose of making sure that every chamber is filled precisely to the specifications for the quilt. So one of the main features that we're known and recognized for is how customizable we are. So from all the different fabric options that are available, whether it's the fabric itself or the patterns that you have on the quilt. Most people don't realize, but we have access to literally an unlimited amount of patterns. And the reason I say it is that now you can actually upload your own image to have it printed on your favorite quilt or tarp. The nice thing about our quilts is that not just only is our fabric customizable, but we can customize to your size, whether it's width, height, age. That's a new one. We have 3 different footbox options, so no matter what you are looking for, we will have something to suit your needs. Okay, so this is our tarp cutting table. It's a 16-foot table specifically designed to cut out all of the tarps that we have here between the winter dream, the hanger tarps, ground tarps, whatever it may be, gets done here on this table. We offer thousands of different colors and prints for fabrics. We offer 2 different types of fabrics, which is going to be the 20D silk poly and the 15D membrane silk poly. Very, very high quality materials, very lightweight. You cannot go wrong with these tarps. This is a Hexcam Adirondack pattern. This is the MRS 20 exterior with the M10 inner, dry wicking spandex, 950 fill power. Comes in right around 30 grams, will keep you warm. Probably close to 0 degrees. A great add-on, especially for quilt sleepers who you don't have the hood access with that you normally would with a mummy bag. So having this on your head as a good alternative to a hood certainly helps. So that's kind of where this came out. It won't be long.
What do you think, Dan?
It's getting super hot.
Yeah, buddy.
What do you think?
It's almost the Bengals colors, Browns colors.
It
almost.
It is.
Very nice.
They're thinking about maybe putting me on the website. So,
What do you think about that, Jay?
I think it's a terrible idea.
Alrighty, guys, I hope you enjoyed our little tour of the UGQ facilities. Tomorrow morning, we are heading out to North Manitou Island, just off the coast of Leland, Michigan, Sleeping Bear Dunes National Park, where we're going to be on a 2-night trip with the owners of UGQ. So we'll be able to use and test out and see some of their gear up close and personal. So stay tuned for that, guys. So we're going to do a little behind the scenes filming of Dan Becker filming here at UGQ. Let's take a look. So I'm here with, and they left, behind the scenes with Dan Becker. And believe it or not, we have another special guest here, Dan Becker. So we're going to be doing a little filming behind the scenes of Dan Becker filming the UGQ crew.
Okay.
I have the hood access that you normally would with a mummy bag. So
We are behind the scenes here at UGQ in Jackson, Michigan. We are behind the scenes at UGQ watching Dan Becker.
well, if you want lighting, then just stand over top of me. I mean, it's perfect right here.
Yeah, perfect. What do you think, Jason?
I don't know. I'm not a lighting expert whatsoever.
Not either.
This isn't my
Not
forte.
awesome in here.
I'm just having some fun.
My next quilt will be Dan Becker's face printed right here.
Quit screwing up, please.
Don't like it on me. We started in 2011. He started as a result of a failed camping trip with a friend of his.
How many people work here with you?
357. No, we only have 7 employees right now. If you know anyone, we are hiring.
Okay, can we do that one more time? Then I got 2 tapes. You ready? Trust me. So how did you guys come about? Why did you word it that way? Hold on, wait. How did you guys start? How did you guys? What am I asking? What's the?
How did the company get started? The company got started.
There we go. How did the company get started?
Okay, so the company got started, and so he proceeded to attempt to make some of his own gear. And through doing that, had some friends who requested some gear, and ultimately led to him turning on a website, which then produced all of this 8 years later.
That was good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it again.
Okay, ready.